Well, we've gotten pretty used to seeing bioluminescence in the water in the warmer tropical sailing that we've been doing, but up here this far north and this late in the season, we get a different kind of light show, and it's in the sky. It's only 9 o'clock at night, so the sun is definitely not rising in the north. The sun's been down for a few hours now, but there's a little bit of a green glow on the horizon, and it's just a taste of the northern lights that we're hopefully going to see later on in our sailing further north. But it's quite beautiful. It really does look like that sort of very first twilight when you see the sun start to rise, only it's green. So it's definitely not the sunrise, but it's pretty cool. I'm excited to get further north and see it in its full glory.
Good morning, everyone. It is 8:30 in the morning and the sun literally just broke out of the horizon. It feels so good to have the sun on our faces because last night was a little cold. My lips are just like stuck in one position right now. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. It should be a beautiful sunny day too. And Den just woke up and he is making some coffee.
I didn't get enough practice grinding winches last night, unfurling and rolling up the head sail like every 30 minutes, so practicing my grinding early in the morning. I love how it's just kind of like always golden hour. It's really pretty. It always feels like the sun is rising, and then at like noon it still feels like the sun is rising, and then by the time it goes down it just feels like sunset. But so we have like sunrise blends into sunset for like, I don't know, 8 hours or something like that, 9 hours. It's really pretty. I had a really good sleep last night though, in that little sleeping bag cocoon down there. Oh, so chill.
Yeah.
Morning latte.
Thank you.
Do you want me to heat up these little bun things, these little pizza bun things?
Ooh, yes, that'll be awesome.
I think that was the third military jet to fly overhead, but at least this time they're not like looping around and using us as practice for targeting runs like they were in Mexico.
So loud though.
So loud. You barely hear them coming, and then all of a sudden it's like and they go over your head, and they're really low too.
They're so loud. There's like 7 jets that just zip by above our heads. It's crazy.
In earplugs, man.
I know. I didn't realize they would be that loud. You can still hear it. Should we turn our VHF on or something? I doubt they're here for us, but
being
like
targeted by the Norwegian military. No, there's an airport here. I think there's probably a military base.
Yeah, it feels like there's a military.
They're just like practicing touch and goes or something.
funny.
This is a really pretty angle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Such a lovely day.
Aside from all those noisy chats.
It's gonna be interesting. This is a new challenge for me, that's for sure.
The wind's gonna want to push you the bow away from the dock once you move.
I'm thinking right when I'm thinking I might have to.
Keep in mind that like as soon as you start making a turn, the wind's gonna want to take your bow anyway.
Yeah.
Especially if you're stopped.
Thinking if I want to
you
do a
use that to
swing,
advance.
we might have to be further.
It's fine. Try to get in right in front of that fence.
I'm not sure if I'll have enough length.
Worst case, your bow's gonna go downwind and you'll check in reverse and just crab your way over.
No, we'll just walk it back, worst case. But like just jump on the bow and I can pass you the stern.
Just park it like you should.
What's the distance?
2 meters. Just hold this and don't do anything until we get under. Like almost steer that way.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought I was closer.
Yeah, you're way further.
I thought I was much closer than that.
You can also put it hard in reverse and try to get the stern back over there again.
Or I can go in reverse.
You can just like play with it. I mean, you know, figure it out. You can go in reverse.
And then come back in a little bit more.
The wind's gonna want to push your bow like out there though, so be careful about that.
I'm just gonna get you as close and then I'm just gonna park it again.
I bet you can get it.
Well, we just pulled into Trondheim, which is about 150 nautical miles north of Ålesund. We were originally planning on sailing much further north than this, but as we were sailing by, we received some pretty convincing messages from some of our patrons who actually live in Trondheim, and they were watching us on the live tracking from the vault, and they convinced us that since Trondheim is a pretty big city, it would be a really good place to tuck into for the next couple of weeks to get some of those winter projects we had lined up. So since we were nearby, we figured, why not? And now we're here in Trondheim.
What is happening here?
I'm soaking my feet in hot water because I don't know if it's the wool socks or the fact that we've been wearing boots for some time, but my toes have been itchy these past couple of days. So just boiled some water, filled up our giant sink, and I'm just having a little bit of a spa with my rosé on my my hands. But also, like, we don't have any fancy tools, so I'm using a.
I'm not involved with this.
Oh, I don't have any, like, one of those. What do you call this? The stones. The stones, the spa stones. So I'm using a clean sponge to scrub my feet.
The most sailorized spa I've ever seen.
It works though. Like, it feels really good, and I have some a mixture of dish soap and leftover body wash, and then yeah.
I'm sure that's good for you.
Hey, who said that sink had to be for dishes? I use this sink for absolutely everything. It's the perfect sink. So, yeah, I'm just letting it soak.
Got the next round of water heating up for the Kika spa.
I don't even think there would be another option for this. No. It's either that or having 2 buckets, and I could sit in a cockpit, but it's cool in a cockpit, so.
Well, that's why we have a big sink.
Feet tapping in time, turn my head sideways, missing your eyes as you had just walked out of view.
Skinny Dogsman. Good morning, everyone. Today, oh wait.
Good.
We had a dirty lens.
Dirty lands.
Well, today is December 21st, which is officially the shortest day of the year.
Yeah, it's surprisingly hasn't snowed yet here in Trondheim.
No, which is funny because I thought that, you know, Norway in the winter would be covered in ice and snow, but here in Trondheim is it's not even that cold, honestly. It's, I think, 5 degrees today.
Yeah, it's been pretty mild so far. Everyone keeps telling us that it's a abnormally mild winter, but Norway also has more mild winters than everywhere else around. So I'm sure it's gonna get colder and more snowy, but today it's the shortest day of the year, and we're just gonna wander around and enjoy the sunshine.
Yes,
somewhere over there.
We only have about oh, I can see my breath actually.
Dragons.
Should we just walk? We have about 4 hours of actual daylight, and sunset is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're going to make the most of it today. And we actually found a really cool spot to watch the sunset. So it's gonna give us just the perfect amount of time to walk over there, and then the day will be over.
Searching for your likeness. Maybe you look alike with glimmers.
Down in the bottom of Trondheim where our boat is parked, we haven't had sunlight on the boat in a couple of weeks. So today we're walking up a hill. Hopefully we'll get to see the sun and maybe get a cool time lapse of the sun set.
Oh Lord, there's ice. That's cool.
What do you think of Trondheim in December so far?
It's actually milder than I was expecting. It hasn't snowed here yet, and it's not extremely cold. It's about 5 degrees. Honestly, it kind of feels like wintering in the UK, only it's not raining all the time. But it is, yeah, it's absolutely a beautiful day. It's a little bit cloudy, which is gonna make for a perfect time lapse. There is a tower on top of the city that should have a really awesome view. We're gonna try to make it up to it before the sun sets so we can check out the sun. Hopefully
Look.
we have time. It's right there.
Sun.
Yeah.
That's all we get.
That's probably the highest the sun ever gets. We don't actually see it. It just becomes light and it becomes darkness.
And we're going up to that tower. Up there.
Yeah.
Think we're gonna get there in time?
I think so. Yeah, we make it. We'll make it there.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. It's not that it's, I mean, we get about 8 hours of light from the first blue to the last blue. Like dawn till dusk is about 8 hours, but it's this. Like the sun is here, and it just kind of comes along the horizon, very, very low, and so it kind of just looks like a 4-hour sunrise, which is really interesting. Look, sun. Look, look. What do you think, Kika? Come get some sunlight on your face. You have to come into this parking lot.
Look, 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 look. Oh my gosh.
Absorb the rays. Absorb the rays.
Alright, it's kind of cold now.
Do we have shadows? Look. Look. Ta-da.
Yeah, we should try to...
I have a shadow. I haven't seen my own shadow in like a month. Get a month's supply of vitamin D.
Right. It's crazy to think that that's the highest the sun will ever get in the winter.
Today.
But starting tomorrow, it's gonna get higher and higher and higher, and we're gonna have more light and more light and more light until we have no night in the summer. I'm excited for that. Up we go. It's only level 1 restaurant. Simple.
That's anticlimactic.
This is gonna be pretty cool because the top floor of this restaurant rotates. So we'll see the sunset all around us basically. We left the GoPro recording downstairs where it doesn't rotate, and then we'll just have a lunch slash coffee slash dinner up here. It's a beautiful view though. It's so crazy to think that this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It feels like it's 7 o'clock at night, but yeah, still lunchtime technically. Well, the sun is officially down and we are walking back to the boat, but before we get there we had to stop and get our Christmas tree. So we officially have the Christmas spirit now. Look, it's so cute. that's the biggest tree I think we could ever put on the boat, because that's the kind of tree that fits on the boat. But it's cool because it's an actual pine tree this year. We've got like 3 Christmas balls to fit on it. And we'll have to decorate it. And what do you think?
I think it's cute.
I think it's adorable.
I like that it's real.
Yeah, it's a real pine tree, which makes it awesome. Although we had to buy it, so. But we can give it back to nature after.
Let's do this thing. Let's decorate it.
So now I'm just we're just having a stroll with our tree, taking my Christmas tree for a walk. Don't mind me, you know. This is gonna be so pretty. Got it?
We could be foolish. We could be foolish. I'd be a fool for you.
Something wrong with the fire.
It's for when we're too lazy to actually put the fire in the fireplace. Good thing we live in 2020.
What is that?
This is a fireplace. It's a digital fireplace. So that on the cold days of Norway, we get to stay warm with the iPad. Oh wait, I need to turn it off.